Oh shit, I think I got it. I think I got it. Fine. Hopefully, everything can be heard and all that jazz. I think I got it. Good. Still haven't been able to figure out how to get like a chat overlay though. I will fuck with that later. I got one thing. I can try to do a doc. Let's see if we can do that. Custom doc. Chat. Let's see here. Pop out chat. Let's see. Go to this thingy and then go here to V. Hit apply on that bad boy. Hit close. Add. Go browser. To chat. Occur. Occur. And we're going to detach it from there. Let's see if we can. What the fuck? Let's see if that's gonna. Hmm. You know what? I'm done fucking with it. I'm done fucking with it. I'm just gonna have to set up my second monitor later, and I'll just have to. I'll do it through there. I'm done, son. I'm done. We're gonna get this over. We'll just pop over and check it out every once in a while. All right. Let's going. I think it's working. Oh, that's the relic weapons. I think, right? I haven't really messed with that yet. Alright, zero. Let's do it. Picking up some more spice. Uh-oh. Tell me to do so before our next result. Mr. Zero has quiet tolerance, you see. The sisters know. Hanish. Hanish are fond of spicy foods, but I doubt any of us could keep up with her. Just as spicy as they normally have on hand. Mirror hand can't quite satisfy her. Which is why I'm happy to provide what they need to achieve a more rigorous flavors. Now then, Entity being the spice of life, perhaps you'd like to choose something extra blend for Mr. Zero. Usually, it'll help keep things interesting. What do you say? Why don't we put in some Dom play? Fine by me, we can appropriate the nuances of the world's sustenance far better than I can expect. A colorful array of spices peer out from the sacks: crimson, black, red, yellow. Pungent, anything aroma I can imagine. Ah, that's a fine choice. I'll take my word for it. Here, have a taste. Apparently, I wish to observe your reaction and be considered as simple as possible. Okay. Look at me. How'd I do this? On your tongue, the intense and aromatic heat fills your nostrils. Ah, your action speaks volumes. That will suffice then. Always a pleasure, Mrs. Zero, and regards. What? What? Hold on. Okay. Four. I'll be right back. What? This is my baby boy right here. Here. He just likes being held. He wants to be held all day, every day. This big old baby. I could literally hold him like this all day. Well, not all day. You know, I'd have to put him down at some point for the bathroom and stuff. Big old baby. There, right? I haven't finished moving yet, so my house looks really crappy. He's so like docile. He's very docile. Very sweet. All right, back to it. All right, where'd they go? Focus target. I forgot what I set my focus target to. Right, it's Alt and then mouse button. As of right now, I can't see the chat, so if there is anybody that comes in and asks any questions or wants to talk, that shit ain't gonna work. I'm gonna fix that tomorrow. He's starting to shed a lot.
My usual, please. But with this spice.
Of course, Zero. It would be my pleasure. Well now, this is enough to make a whole kettle of your special curry.
Of course, she likes curry.
I don't need that much.
Fuzz all over my face, dude.
Rest assured, it's easy enough to make a serving just for you. Or we could make the kettle and share it.
Yeah, let's make the kettle and share.
It would be enough not only for your companions but other diners as well.
It tastes better with more
I dare say
people.
everyone will be delighted.
Very well. A full kettle, then.
Excellent. We'll prepare it at once. And for your excellency and our esteemed adventurer, are you happy to try a bowl of Zero's curry? We can make yours milder if you prefer.
Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot fully appreciate the flavor with this vessel. Another time, perhaps.
Oh, that's right. Everybody knows he's a dragon now.
Do not hold back on my account, my friend. Eat and enjoy.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on it. Let's get it.
Understood. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
Comfortable. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
It gladdens me to see you taken to life in Radzathan, Zero. In the area of our cuisine, not least of all. Spicy dishes have long been favored in our sultry clime for their ability to whet the appetite and cool the body. Of course, spices also have the effect of preserving foods, which makes them highly coveted in foreign lands. All of this has given rise to a thriving spice industry, and the wealth it brings has allowed our nation to prosper while maintaining its neutrality.
So you trade your spices? Seems rather more complicated than trading in ether.
In the beginning, this land was no more than refuge for me. But now it is my home, and the people of Radzathan my beloved children. Together, we build this vibrant nation. And naught would please me more than to show it to my sister one day.
Vibrant. Rubicante said the same when he described this world. A reminder of all that has been stolen from us. What many who remember doubtless yearn to take back.
Our home is
Oh,
a
yeah.
lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew.
That was a cool fight.
In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
Nonetheless, It's wrong to damn another to save yourself. As I told Rubicante. As I found myself moved to speak. I still do not understand what made me feel this way. Nor what compels you mortals to help one another.
Oops.
We too hope that you will find the answers you seek.
What is going on? What's happening?
Compliments of Mistress Zero, the Satrap's honored guest. We are serving a special curry for anyone who wishes to partake. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart.
That's correct. That curry had like a meat and
By
potatoes
all
kind of
means,
look.
I'd welcome the challenge.
Ziggy, stop. Ziggy, stop. Stop.
Sisters have mercy. The smell alone is... It burns! It burns!
Babies.
To better maintain the facade, the alchemists ensured that my vessel was capable of consuming food. However, I fear Zero's curry would test the limits of their design.
Apologies for the delay. Please relax and enjoy your meal.
How are you gonna give those dudes some before they're gonna give me some? I'm literally the
Relax.
savior of the
I don't
world.
have time for that. I've been waiting for this. Come. Let's replenish our ether.
Damn, I overdid it. No, stop, Ziggy.
I trust you have eaten your fill. I shall have Merit prepare a meal for us to take to Estinian. I suspect he too is overdue a replenishment. By this hour, he will have retired to his chambers at
Who's he drinking?
Magaduda. Come, let us pay him a visit.
It's like milk with cubes in it. Jesus, cat, you got your fur all over my face. Spicy Kirsty has left you slightly flushed. Sets your heart racing. Whatever challenges await, you are ready to face them head on. And with feeling. Once again, with feeling. It won't contemplate. Alright. No. Don't you do it. He's about to jump up here. Hold on. Where am I going? Go hang out with Justinian. Oop, past it. Welcome back. Mr. Justinian, yes, he has returned to his chambers. Should be happy to escort you. Go to Justinian's chamber. Yeah, me and Justinian can take care of Zero.
Are you there? We've brought something for you.
Enter.
Oh, look, nice. It's, uh-oh. And he's all sweaty. It's cool that they, like, actually added the effect.
Squid masala from the Mehane.
They know what they're doing with
I
that.
thought you might enjoy it.
Masala, eh? I prefer my squid dried. But I'm sure it won't disappoint. My thanks. Idle as I am in our sorceress's absence, I see. I can't offer much in the way of entertainment, but make yourselves comfortable.
Shall we disrobe as well?
No. We simply caught our friend unprepared.
Oh, he knows what he was doing. Bullshit.
I am sure.
She wants it. Maybe. Curious what they're gonna do with the next expansion. I think it'd be cool if
At last. We've been looking for you.
I think they should do it like this. After all of this, and we win or whatever, at the end, something happens, and we get teleported to another shard, to a new world that we haven't seen yet, and we are completely cut off from everybody. So it's gonna be like all new. It would almost be like a new game, and that way they can still. And then at the end, we'll find a way back, but they could redo it, everything, because you could be like, oh, are you cut off from the old world until you finish the storyline? So be almost doing like a 14-2, They could change up a lot.
My friends, tell me, were you able to devise a way to return to the 13th?
I believe so. It required a visit to the moon, where I took the opportunity to enlist Oriange's assistance.
Ishtola hath told me all. I should be glad to help you free Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
Thanks, dude.
If Rubicante spoke true, both Golbez and Ashdaya are on the moon of the 13th.
Okay.
Unlike here in the Source, however, we have no means of making the journey from the surface of the star itself. The technology simply does not exist.
Dude, we have a spaceship. What are you talking about?
Therefore, I propose that we employ a gate to deliver us directly to our destination.
Is such a feat possible?
In theory. Having once been a single hole, the Source and its reflections share striking similarities in geography. And according to a certain someone who unceremoniously whisked us away to the first, the same locations across the worlds are intrinsically bound.
Talking about
All of which is to say,
fuck, what's his name?
were we to pass through a
Cat
gate
guy.
on the Source's moon, it should lead us to the moon of the 13th. Of course, there is the risk of Voidsent gaining entry to our world. Thus did I decide to seek Urianger's counsel.
Both the Watcher and the Loporrits are aware of our proposed endeavor. While they are yet deliberating precautionary measures, they have pledged their full cooperation.
Cool.
You've been busy. I presume you've also found a way to open this gate.
Be it in Radzat-Han or Sharlayan, scholars have long cast their gaze unto the endless dark of the void. And so, with harnish insights to augment our knowledge, we have indeed conceived of a promising plan to pierce the veil. A plan I am confident will succeed, precisely because the moon is our stage.
Okay.
The preparations will be extensive, and we will require vast quantities of ether. After all, our gate must be large enough to accommodate another great worm. My proposal entails delivering copious amounts of ether to the Tower of Babel in Garlemald. As
Okay.
you will recall, Fandaniel used the structure to destroy the brand's imprisoning Zodiac.
Van Daniel was such a shit character. Jesus Christ. I didn't like him.
And we, in like manner, will use it to channel ether to the moon, and thereby open our gate.
I see. Then we shall need someone on the moon for the necessary rituals.
Just so, Your Excellency. I intend to head back anon for that very purpose, as well as to help devise our strategy to deal with invading Voidsent. Along with our lunar allies, we will once again require the assistance of your alchemists, Nidana not least of all. May I trouble you to serve as their escort?
Fine by me. The room was beginning to feel constraining.
For my part, I shall oversee the requisite tasks on the star. Might I prevail upon you for your assistance?
No?
If all are in agreement, then let us set to work.
There's got to be a point, some quest somewhere where they are going to have to do kind of a meta commentary on the fact that we do this all the time.
We'll open our gate, and we will stop Golbez.
Going to the moon again. The Dark Throne. Dun dun dun. I might fool around with Paladin for a while. I like it. Like even this armor wasn't released all that long ago. It's got a lot of detail in it. when you look real close, you still see it's pixelated, and you look real close. I mean, it still looks. I mean, you never like from here, you would never know. But that other armor that they just added, or whenever they added it, looks. You get right up on it, and it looks crisp and clear as day. So, major improvement. Alright, if one and all are ready, let us set forth our preparations to complete. If I may, I beg a moment to exchange this vessel for the grown counterpart. It is in the keeping of the alchemist of the high. So, of course, we shall accompany thee thither, and hence begin our journey. Our journey. See, but this set is kind of old, and it got a lot of detail in it. I just love this suit of armor. I think it looks fucking great. So good. Let me out of here. Alright, where do I need to go? Alright, let's go see what that is real fast. And I need to figure out where I need to spin these pot seeds. What are they called? Pot. Where the fuck are they? So pretty. Pot seeds. Is there a way you can like look at it? I forgot. Whatever. These. So DN pots then. Shirt. Alrighty. Oh. It's Hildebrand. I'm not gonna lie, I have not kept up with this storyline at all. Forgot what my auto run is. B? Yeah, it's B. My apologies for the delay. Why, that is striking. Sikralakum indeed. Well suited for the work ahead, I doubt not. Allow me to explain. You stole this plan in great detail. Oh, awesome. As you know, we seek to open a void gate and mirror the moon. It might gain direct passage to the moon in the 13th. Whilst our comrades labor upon the moon, we must need to accomplish 2 tasks. First is the procurement of the substantial quantity of ether and subsequent delivery of it onto the Tower of Babel. Said structure was once used to siphon the land's essence by the way of the spines. Such as a method, however, doth pose an inaccessible risk, greater etherical balance to our world. Thus must we seek an alternate means conveying our requisite resources. Our second task doth pertain to the use of the Tower of Babel itself. You may recall the portal upon the moon was placed under the supervision of the it's labeled contingent. I probably said that word wrong. If we would employ it 2 different ends, we must first obtain the contingent's express permission. I should like to believe that they would not refuse us, so perhaps we should concern ourselves with the ether problem first. Have you any idea where we might score such a vast quantity needed? A likely location doth come to mind. Let us make for the airship landing. There I shall reveal more. Yeah, dude, we need to use our cool ship. Be like America, dude. We'll just invade somebody and take it. Expanding houses. Oh, what am I doing? Huh. Oh look, it's a warrior. All our president accounted for. Excellent. We shall travel to Charlian and then seek the nearby of Halm. Near onto the surface of the isle do rivers of ether converge. The churning energies of this confluence is released by the way of, like, originally the Ragnarok was to be powered by ether harvested from the isle. But as well, you know, the Ethernet power source is ultimately found on the vessel. Passage on to Ultima Thule is a very limited existence. We're facilitated by not less than the strength of the Mother Crystal herself. Such Isle of Ham's vast ether deposits remain untouched. We may help ourselves to that energy, provided we are able to secure the form's permission. Nothing straightforward in this world. Such is the nature of politics, I fear. As the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have been officially disbanded, no longer are we a recognized collective. Whatsoever disadvantaged position, bureaucratic speaking. Fortunately, however, there is a recognized and respected body upon which we might prevail. Students of the Baldessian. Upon arriving in Charlian, let us seek our friends out in the annex. Welcome back, Alistair. What brings you here today in such a colorful company? Greetings, Ojika. On this occasion, we have come to seek the students' assistance in a matter of some urgency. In that case, you'll need to speak with Krill. She is in the main hall, sorting through our archives. There's a visitor with her at the moment, but no one's to be known, so feel free to show yourself in. Let's go. Ooh, I'm getting tired.
Well, now, if it isn't two of my dearest friends. As for the other two, I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Not in this vessel, perhaps. 'Tis I, Vashan. Though, you are welcome to call me Vritra, if you prefer.
Pay me no mind. I merely accompany them.
I pray you forgive us our intrusion. If you are occupied, we shall call again anon.
No, man, we got important shit to do. Fuck that guy. He'll be alright. Even copied my hairstyle.
It's quite all right. We've just finished swapping all our secrets anyway. Erenville occasionally comes and shares the latest Gleaner gossip, you see. From forgotten ruins to mysterious raids.
He's like negative Alistair.
If there's aught that might be of interest to the students, he kindly lets us know.
Alas, I must soon depart on an expedition. As I may be away for an extended period, I wish to give Kryl fair warning. Hence my visit.
Oh, I call her Krill. It's Kryl.
I see. There are specimens that want for procuring, I presume?
No, it isn't guild ship business, but rather... homecoming.
Hmm.
But enough about me. You have business too, yes? And I'm in the way.
Far from it. As a matter of fact, we should be grateful if you could stay and share your knowledge of the nearby isles with us. We seek a means to travel to the Void. There, a man named Golbez plots to invade our world. A man who even now holds my sister hostage.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
To that end, we require a great quantity of ether, which we understand may be had on the Isle of Ham. We came in the hope of exploring how it might best be procured.
An invasion from the 13th? Must the stakes always be so dramatic?
Mm-hmm.
You have a knack for finding trouble. If Gleaners collected world-ending crises, you could make quite a name for yourself in our profession.
No, negative Alistair. I don't have time for it.
It's true the Isle of Ham is a veritable font of ether, but as it's under the Forum's direct jurisdiction, only a privileged few get to set foot there.
So if we want to help ourselves to the Isle's ether, we'll need to secure the Forum's permission. Very well. The students of Baldessian recognize your endeavors as combating a grave threat to the world. As representative, now that it's official, you may leave the politics and paperwork to me. Our operations remain small, but we shouldn't meet any undue resistance.
We are truly grateful.
Mm-hmm.
If I may. According to the original plan for the Exodus, ether collected from the Isle of Ham was to power the Ark. Art thou perchance familiar with the logistics of this endeavor?
don't know anything about that, I'm afraid. Nor do I think any cleaner would. You might have better luck asking someone involved with the Ark's construction. Margaret, for instance. She's a researcher in Charlie and Hamlet. I met with her for a job recently, and she mentioned working on the Ragnarok's propulsion system. You could do worse than to seek her out while awaiting the forum's verdict.
We may well do just that. Our gratitude for thine advice, and may this threat be but a memory upon thy return.
You're quite welcome. Now then, if you'll excuse...
I best start drafting our petition. Go on and find your researcher. I'll
In progress.
Let us leave matters here to Mistress Kryl, and hie ourselves to Labyrinthos.
Labyrinthos. Be cool if she turned out to be evil.
Right then, time to put our best foot forward. Oh, a pity you can't tidy yourself. I should have had Ishtola enchant you when I had the chance.
Or if it turned out Oriente really is a bad guy, he's like a triple agent.
What have we here?
A piece of paper.
Later, Kryl, later. You've work to do.
It's probably going to end up being important. Visitors, how delightful. If you require assistance, then ask away. So it happens you've caught me at a post-deadline balise. Forgive us for the abruptness of our inquiry, but 'tis our understanding that thou had charge of the Ragnarok's propulsion systems. I should like to know the ether harvested at the Isles of Ham was to be stored and transported to the Ark if the disclosure of such information is permitted. Oh, it's not Baldur at all. We built special tanks. I could store ether just like we used casks to store wine. Simply, really. Simple but quite brilliant in construction. The railroad each crystal for the etheric capacity. Pity we never got to use them. Aw, how muddled and distant the memory. When dooms, loomed large, and we extracted ourselves and a waist-high meal of work only to end up chin-deep in another. I was at one of the worlds, construction of the emergencies, creation, but now I'm truly alive. Oh, that's good. Who would have thought that sleeping in a bed and eating warm meals could make such a difference? Why I feel positively fractional, I dare say. The rebels with the trill of dancing and the knife's edge of failure. Ha 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 ha. Alright, girl, come on. We got shit to do. We're glad for you. Quite on the subject of the ether tanks. Do you know what's become of them? What did become of them? For the life of me, I can't seem to remember. Awesome. Why is she... Oh, but I do remember someone who might remember. Should be back by now. Just look for the fellow wearing an outfit that screams, I've been on vacation. And you haven't. Huh? Very well. I shall seek out this conspicuous colleague of thine. Our sincerest gratitude, Margaret. After yourself. Come, let's seek out the individual attire in a matter suggested of recent furlough. It's like a Hawaiian shirt or something like that. Oh, I need to make my stun macro. I'm a rabbit. I should have better hops than that. Oh, I never finished my island sanctuary either. I need to finish up with that stuff. Ah, the face that laughed. To our teeny toy boat. Where have you been, Alistair? Able to catch a bit of rest. Yep, been gone for a majority of the expansion, so. Well, if I don't know about the ether tanks, who was named Wood, born right in me, my very own workshop they were. A pleasure as always, Master Kokolo. I trust thy respite proved rejuvenating. Ah, then some. But I won't bore you with all the details, at least not without a drink in me. Haha, so widely interested in our little old tanks. Permit me to explain. Yeah, Charlene does look pretty cool. They did a good job with it. I see. Think I've got a long and short of it. Goes without saying, but we all owe you more than we can ever repay. If you need our ether tanks, they're at your disposal. There's just one problem. We need the forum's approval to set foot on the Isle of Ham. Were it up to me, you'd be on the next ship out, but that lot can't wipe their arses unless it is in accordance with the procedural motions. You may be assured that our backsides are what shit. Right, y'all need to hurry up. We got shit to do. Triumph dies. Master Fauchelot. Is that how you say it? Anyway. And Scholar Mart. What a surprise. Pardon the intrusion. The forum is deliberated on your positions, and we've decided to deliver our verdict directly. I would hope that the matter of pandemonium has not been overshadowed by other concerns. That is a discussion for another time. You have been granted special disposition to travel to the Isle of Ham for the purpose of etheric extraction on one condition. Account of the rich deposits of ether. This island is home to throngs and vicious beasts. We ask that you cull any such creatures you encounter. Okay. That's all. Given the vast amount of ether we seek, I expected a far higher price. Oh, believe me, we do not underestimate the value of what you desire. Nay, we simply own the students of the Baldessian and their esteemed collaborators a debt of gratitude, and we felt that expediting our request is a suitable way to repay it. Debt of gratitude. We're taking the liberty of arranging your passage to the Isle of Ham. Your vessel awaits in the Scholar's Harbor. Alright, let's go. We better get to those ether tanks loaded on the airship, and we get them somewhere that's safe. Shall head back to the annex. Should you need anything else, don't hesitate to call. I just want to get to the island and I'm gonna stop for the night because I'm getting fucking tired.
Bound for the Isle of Harm. You look like the ones Master Fortuno told me to expect.
Bound for the Isle of Ham, you look like one Master Fortuno told me to expect.
If you're ready to depart, then so am I. Just say the word.
Is something the matter?
I did recruit one other to our party, but he is late to arrive.
Oh, look who it is.
Forgive me my delay.
Thancred? 'Tis good to see you.
Good old
If it
Thancred.
isn't Varshan. They do grow up so quickly. Urianje tells me we have a host of exciting new tribulations to face.
Yep.
And you must be Zero. I've heard all about your daring do in Garlemald. A pleasure.
Apart from strengthening our company with his redoubtable skill at arms, Thancred may also serve as a mentor in those matters that trouble thee.
His. I thought Zero was. Well, whatever.
I speak of the intangible forces which bring souls together. Thancred is possessed of experience both unique and insightful that I am sure he would gladly share with thee. Thou needst but ask.
Oh. Fuck it. Let's do it with this for now.
If you insist. 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 If you insist.
Register for duty. Comments. Ain't their fault. Wait, where are we? That thing look cool. Guess this is the island? can't remember if I have my. Where would I put it? Iron Will? Yeah, I think that's it. Yep, there it is. I'll fix this out. I don't want to kill little polar bears. They're cute. Another thing that I thought I liked better about WoW while I was playing it is like the way they do their dungeons feels a little better to me. They're kind of more open. Like they feel more like actual places. A lot of times Final Fantasy, well, they look good, striking, right? Like graphically they look good. They're really just corridors. You know what I mean? It's just everything has been, and you know, it's like, I guess that saying, don't mess with a good thing. But Final Fantasy has, the structure has been the same for so long now. It's just like, it's like, you know, when the patch drops or whatever, there's gonna be a new raid, and there's gonna be, you know, maybe a new dungeon, and we might add It's just become very predictable. Let me just put it like that. When it comes to the combat content, like they do add a lot of other stuff. Like I know they, oh, I gotta go check out the gold saucer. I know they added a bunch to that. They added some to that, and like the island sanctuary. So they do come out with new stuff. But when it comes to the combat, it's all very predictable. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. One second. One second. Let me grab this real quick here. Cover macro. This guy's mouse over target. So you don't have to switch targets at the target. If you target a valid targets will cast onto the target like normal. Let's cover a mouse over target. Oh, okay. Above. Let's forward. That's cool. I'll have to try that. One second. There used to be more icons in this. It was. Dang, what was it? There was one where it made it to where it'll always just use the stun. Um, you had available, put both on one macro, so you didn't have to have two different slots. And I can't remember. Let's see. I know that there's. Don't care about that. I can't remember what it was. Alright, whatever. I'll figure it out later. Whee! Kaboom! I got him. Oh. Cool. Hello, guys. We're getting it. Hearing of aiming. 625. kind of looks like a reskin of Mount. What's it called from Shadowbringers when you went to go fight the fat guy. You had to get the big mech to take you up to the top of it. I almost didn't make that one. Pretty badass bear. That was a cool looking bear. I wonder what all that crystal shit on him was. What does that stuff look like? What's that? What did I just get? Yeah. Where did it put it? Also kind of cool. I wonder what the tank set from here looks like. What are you doing, kitty? Kill them. Damn, that's cool. What if they changed it the way Divine Veil works? I need to look at that when I'm done with this fight. Let's see. The Divine Veil was always a little janky. Ooh, boss time. Last boss time. It's gonna be a big one, huh? It's a good thing I'm not a female character. It's like reimagining of what's his name? I love this music. All right, let's go, Biggin. Literally got me hit, Orianze. What the hell was that about? Why did I get hit vulnerable again? cat. Ziggy, what are you doing? Dude, he's like laying on my mouse. Got him. You did. Alrighty. All right. After this, whew, I'm going to bed. I'm assuming that's the ether they need. Why you gonna bring that old janky ass ship when we got like a cool spaceship?
Much obliged for clearing the way. We'll get to work at once.
I'm hungry.
Filling these up will take a good while. I appreciate it if you stood watch till we finished. I ain't getting chewed to chum by some ether-bloated bugger. Oh, by the by, where were you planning on putting these to use? We could deliver them by airship, see? Provided it ain't too far.
We would need them transported to Gallimon, to the Tower of Babel.
Ah, that's a long old journey. Too long for a direct flight. Tell you what, we'll send them over with the scheduled shipment of provisions headed that way. I'll make the arrangements as soon as we get back. Save some poor chocobos having to drag this long through the snow.
You have our thanks. We shall not forget your generosity.
guess it just collects the ether out of the air.
Everything seems to be proceeding apace. I dare say you would have been fine without me.
Yep, well, we didn't use you. We were fine without you.
Why would you say such a thing? You were not bound by contract or the threat of force, and you gain no advantage by devaluing your own contribution. Yet you must be bound by something to speak thus. What is it?
What binds me?
Friendship.
A belief, I suppose. Born of our shared struggles. No matter where my comrades go, I have faith they will be fine. For I know that they will walk their chosen path as surely as I walk mine. I trust them, in short. Trite though it may sound.
Trust. I remember the word. How long has it been since last I used it? It had no place in my dealings. Not with other Voidsent, and certainly not with Xenos. Not even in the time before darkness engulfed the world. Full often did Memoriates betray their own, corrupted by the very power they wielded. You could trust no one but yourself. Alone we fought, and alone we fell. I wouldn't know how to trust. Is there some trick to it?
Yeah.
Just stay close to this one. You'll learn in no time. Absolutely fine.
I confess I thought thou mightst have more words of counsel to offer.
Oh, she'll soon get the hang of it, even without my help. After our work here is done, I'll see myself back to the shadows. But before that, I take it you've heard as well.
Indeed. The client seeketh Archons, and 'twould seem our extensive travels and neutrality make us prime candidates.
What are you talking
Well,
about?
assuming we take on the request, I suspect I'll be stuck with you again. Don't let me down, hmm?
It's snowing. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna be done for now. I'm getting dead tired. First time I've done anything here, but we'll see how it goes as time goes on. Hope. Excuse me. You have a good night.